Good morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well. This is me, Arabic Susi, your teacher of English. Today, inshallah, we will finish the third part of reporting speech. And today, inshallah, we're going to see how to report commands, requests, and advice. So I have here some examples of each type of sentences, of these types of sentences. So I have here examples of commands. I have here examples of requests, and I have here examples of pieces of advice. The first example, go out. He commanded me. He commanded me. With this type of sentences, we normally use the infinitive. The verb here becomes infinitive, to go out. So it's easy. Let's see the second example. Shut up. He ordered us. So we can see he commanded or he ordered, two reporting verbs, and both of them are in the simple past. He ordered us. Yes, good. To shut up, infinitive form. Let's see the third example. This time, don't speak to me. The sentence here in the order form, in the imperative, but it's in the negative form. He ordered her. He ordered her. Good. Not to speak. To me. Now, he is speaking to her, so to him. Good. So the pronoun him. I said that it is very important to pay attention to this phrase here. Who is speaking to whom? So that we can know what changes of pronouns are we going to do. So this is how we report commands. We normally use the verb in the infinitive form. Request. Could you please open the door? He asked me. You may see here, he asks, because it's a question, but normally it's not a question, it's a request in the form of a question. It's a question in the form of a request. How do we know it's a request? Of course, we have the use of could you please. This is an expression that we use to make requests. It's again the same thing. We're going to use the infinitive. He asked me. Of course, this expression, we are not going to use this expression anymore because the verb here, the reporting verb asks, they both have the same meaning. Asked me, good infinitive form, to open the door. Good. To open the door. Would you mind passing me the salt? There is another reporting verb that we can use with request. The verb requested. For example, I don't have enough space here, so I'm going to write it here. He requested me. So this sentence is said to me. Again, the expression of request is here. Would you mind? Plus, good, plus gerund form. So we have already studied this in class. Would you mind an expression of request, which is followed by a gerund form. So he requested me, again the infinitive form, to pass. So he is speaking, so it's him, to pass him the salt. Excellent, good. The last type of sentences we're going to see this morning is pieces of advice. I think you should see a doctor, he said to her. And let's use the verb advised. He advised her. Again, what is the expression of advice? Yes, I think you should. So all this expression is going to be replaced by the reporting verb advice. So we're not going to use this expression anymore. And we're going to use the verb in the infinitive form. So he advised her to see a doctor. If I were you, I wouldn't go. So this is conditional type 2. Very good. And we said that conditional type 2 can be used to express advice. So the expression of advice here is, if I were you, I would, or I wouldn't. So he said, or she said to him, she advised him. Again, we have negative form, not first, not, and then the infinitive form, to go. She advised him not to go. So, so far we have seen how to report statements, how to report questions, both types, WA's questions and yes/no questions. And this morning we saw how to report commands, requests, and pieces of advice. Okay, so now I'm going to give you 2 tables. I need you to learn them by heart. They are concerning the changes of the reported speech. So I have here 2 tables of changes that concern the reported speech. So we have changes of tense. We said that these changes take place when the reporting verb is in the past form. If the reporting verb is not in the past form, i.e. if it is in the present form, we do not make these changes. We keep the tense of the verb. So if you have a sentence with a verb in simple past, then it becomes past perfect. If we have simple present, becomes simple past. Present continuous, past continuous. Past continuous becomes past perfect continuous. Present perfect, past perfect, and the past perfect remains past perfect. If you have a model in the sentence in the direct speech, it becomes in the indirect speech would, will, would, shall, should, may, might, can, could, must, had to. Concerning adverbials, in direct speech, if you have today, becomes that day, now becomes then, yesterday, the day before, or the previous day. Both are correct. If I have, for example, 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, or few days ago, so it becomes the same expression here with the day is written here, before. So ago becomes before. Last, like last week, the week before. Last year, the year before. So whatever word comes with last, so this is the form how it is changed. Next, let's say next year, it will become the next year. Next week, the next week, etc. Tomorrow, the following day. Here, here, there. This, that. These, those. Tonight, that night. So here, these are some expressions that change when reporting a sentence. Of course, you have the handout. You will find it in the Facebook website of your school. So I hope I was of great help to you, and I wish you good luck. See you in the next video.